All right, welcome and hello. In this video, I'm going to set up a Node.js application using cPanel, and I'm going to put it onto an actual registered domain web page in production. So I'm not going to be using localhost. I'm not going to be setting up a server. I'm going to use the Node.js application widget within cPanel, and it's going to be Node.js. It's going to involve a little HTML, but that's not the focus of the video. So let's get into it. All right, so I'm going to start the project by finding a location to put it first. My website is boschsolutions.com. I'm going to put it inside test, and let's see, it looks like we're on number 29. So I'll just create a directory here. This will be our project directory, 0 to 9. All right, over in Visual Studio, you need to go up and enter that project 29. Open folder 29. And we're there. All right, so this is the project directory. All right, so first is, let's just make a basic HTML page. This will just be the page to display hello world, and then we'll get going after that. So we'll call it home.html, and then I'm just going to paste in some code that I have here. You can pause the screen if you want to paste that in, but it's just boilerplate. All it's going to say is hello world. All right, so I'll give that a save. All right, next up, we are going to add our main JavaScript file. Okay, so here we go. So we're using the Express module in Node.js, and basically what it says is when we visit our page, it's going to use a promise to deliver this home.html file that we just created, and then we start the app in this final line here. Okay, so I'm going to save that. I will add the file to our project directory on the left here. So the next step is to run the command npm init y, and what that does is it'll create that package.json file you see over here on the left. So if we open that up, we just notice that this is just some basic information about the application, but right now there's no code dependencies. So what we'll do is we'll type in npm install express, which is that package that we included on the top line of our index.js file here. So what that did was it updated our package.json file, and it included this dependency, which is nice. And it also included a couple other files, this .json file, and then this node_modules directory. Okay, so go ahead and everything looks saved, so we're good there. All right, so next up, we're going to navigate over to cPanel. So once you're logged in, we're going to click on the Node.js app, which is right here, set up Node.js app. If you can't find it, you can just type in Node.js, and it's the first entry there in the search. So go ahead and click that, and that will display all of our running Node.js applications. Over here on the left, click Create Application for a new application. And then we'll just fill out a few fields here. So we want to use the most up-to-date field, the most recent version. Just use that one there. I'm going to select production for application root. This is going to be the root directory. So we're using this root directory here for my main domain, and then test 029. All right, so the application URL is test 029 for the project directory that we set up. And then the application startup file will be that index.js file, which reminds me I need to make a quick edit over on the package.json file to point to this location as the startup point. In fact, let me go do that right now. So head back over to our package.json file. Here we are. Under scripts, I'm going to add a start, and then this is the command to start. All right, and save that. Okay, back to cPanel. Let's finish this off. Just asking for the location of the log file. Choose same directory. All right. All right. So go ahead and hit create. Then we'll wait a moment. What it's doing is it's setting up the virtual environment for this application. It looks like it's done. It looks like it's completed. And what it's giving me here is a command to run to activate the virtual environment, and then a second command to navigate to the project directory. So the next step we want to do is to log into our server, activate the virtual environment, and install Express. Well, what we did earlier was install Express locally, but that really wasn't necessary unless we want to run localhost. So I'm logging into Putty here for a moment. Okay, so I'm just logging into my server. I've got this private key already working. And let's see, so the location of the virtual environment is right here. Where it is. So it's node E, V, and V. Okay. 029, this is our project directory. And, well, it's on the virtual side, but then activate. All right, so we're logged in. This says our prompt is different, so we know we're active. And I want to, again, type npm install express. So that looked good, 8 seconds. All right, so just a couple more things. We want to upload our files. Our server doesn't actually have the files yet. So what we'll do there is log into our FTP client. So let's see, I've got my server set up here, synchronized browsing, and then browsing to the directory. And this is test 29. Okay, so here is our server side on the right, and it looks like things are set up properly. And what I want to do is just copy over all the files locally. And I'm not going, except for this node underscore modules directory. So just these 4 files. However, real quick, I noticed that there is an index file here, which I guess it just created by default. Let me see what that is. A second. I'm curious. It's probably just okay. Yeah, it's just sort of a hello world. Um, it works, but it doesn't use Express, and it doesn't load an HTML web page. So maybe, I'm just going to override that and say original. Save. I'm going to rename it so it doesn't overwrite. All right, so load those up, and that just takes a second. Okay, that's done. All right, so let's go see what it looks like. See if it's up and running. Oh, I forgot one more thing. We do want to restart the application. So I'm right here. Click restart. Wait a moment. Okay, that looks good. Also, you can restart it from the main menu page out here. There's a little circle arrow icon. Restart it that way. Okay, ready to test this out. Drum roll, please. Let's get a new browser. Let's see what we got. Looking for Hello World. Awesome, it worked. Great. Thanks for joining. Hope this helped.